Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another Crypto Chaos. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Buttons aren't working again today. I need a new USB hub. I think that one's dying. Yeah. Half the time works. Half the time it doesn't. We got it. We got it. Yes, we got it. How's it going, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, G-Dog in the house. We got Cliff. G-Dog says coffee kiosk winning. Yes, always too much winning.
Win so much,
too much.
You may even get tired of winning.
Let's see how we did last night, guys. All right, of course, it's Groundhog Day. Welcome back, guys. It's Tuesday. It's the same as Monday. Wake up, shake that hog. It's the same shit, different day. Here in crypto land. All right. We're looking at Bitcoin, and last night of course we did our prediction as per usual. What was I calling for? Baseline bear right down the center. I showed you guys exactly where Bitcoin would go. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Of course, we do this every single day with 99% accuracy on my channel. It's disgusting. We are living in a simulation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Overall, the news is kind of flat this morning. I'll get into some of the headlines, but yeah, Doomberg also kind of keeping it kind of stale, kind of. I'll give you a couple pieces of doom here from retail consumers pulling back on their spending.
Because we actually have to start with a distinction between Home Depot and Lowe's. So Home Depot's is actually geared towards some of the contractors, where when you think about Lowe's, that's actually toward the DIY consumers. So this is contractors that we're thinking about when we think about Home Depot. But here we are still seeing essentially money being spent on smaller projects. So while we are seeing people maintaining their homes, they're not transforming them. So they're focusing on some of the smaller ticket items, whether it's buying plants or tools, paint, those types of things. They're not really renovating their home or saying, hey, let's remodel our kitchen. We're not quite there yet. So you're seeing analysts on Wall Street, D.A. Davidson, saying we may be at the end of the downward cycle here, but not necessarily out of the woods yet. We still see mortgage rates, the 30-year fix, sitting at about 6.7%, still elevated from where it was just a year ago. So we are still seeing it sitting at its highest since about the past 12 months. So you're still seeing a lot of consumers still being a bit choosy with where they're going to place their money right now in this moment.
But considering they're broke. They're being a little too choosy. I think they're being a little too cautious. All right, you also have a little bit more from the Strait of Hormuz.
Now to high interest, a look at what's making headlines around the world. President Trump says that he won't revive the expired ceasefire with Iran, deepening the standoff over the Strait of Hormuz. Iran says it won't fully reopen the critical energy route until Washington lifts its blockade, sanctions, and military operations. Meanwhile, another vessel was struck in the strait today, leaving one casualty.
No deal.
Florida's Republican primary is exposed.
All right, and Florida is in the headlines with, of course, Byron Donalds leading. Right now, the polls more than likely going to win. Down here in sunny Florida, how's it going, guys? Good morning. Wake up and get that coffee because the chaos is coming. $64,000 on Bitcoin again. Tired of winning, guys. Tired of winning. Let's see where the rest of the market is. And I'm going to share some of the other stuff. Kospi did finish its session at negative 1.5%. The first low it's put in now in about a week, or a little more than a week. It's been, of course, a steady growth after the pullback finally subsided, and we're still kind of hanging out up there on the Kospi. So nothing too crazy, but we do see Brent now climbing back to over $91 a barrel. And the US dollar yen still hanging on about 160 almost per US dollar. 160. In other news, we have Donald Trump also claiming the US territory. Claiming U.S. territory in the Strait as the Strait of Hormuz talks deals pretty much go to zero. Go nowhere. They go nowhere. Yeah. So this is funny. I guess.
What are you, stupid?
This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's awesome. Jeez. All right, guys. $64,000 on Bitcoin as we are chopping closer to that opening bell. In about 5 more minutes. Let's take a look and see how the order books are looking this morning. Again, it's been kind of cloudy with a chance of rain starting today. I would say maybe even thunderstorms, depending on how we really react when we hit this bottom of this parallel channel. We're still stuck in a parallel channel as of this morning. Let's take a look at the weather. Got a little extra time this morning because the news is kind of slacking. We'll get into some more headlines in a bit too, but let's just kind of break this one down already this morning. 7.2 billion to about 6.6 billion. Kind of coming down a little bit from the highs yesterday. We had a high about 9.9, 9.8 on overall volume. But yeah, we're looking at this starting to come down now and subside. The bears are coming out. The bulls are coming out. Everything looks like it's in undecisive, but for the most part, we are moving a little bit higher in the overall move of some of these key levels. So that's just, of course, as of the last 2 or 3 hours in the markets. We have Bitcoin sitting at 65,000 flat against 63.6, I would say. Again, always respect the 6s, the 8s, and the 9s. 63.8 is our next level of support. And again, if we lose that, we're going to be going down at the bottom of that parallel channel. All right. So that's kind of what we're looking at on the 12-hour right now. Let's take a look into the weekly. Still, we're looking at a little bit of a bull flag still on the weekly, so looking pretty okay on the midterm. But on the long term, of course, we are still getting stopped out. We're still getting stopped out by that 10-10, of course, sell-off range. We have not gotten back above that yet. So still waiting for a possible retracement and maybe a retest a little bit lower. Again, the golden pocket still sits as the strongest thing we have on the heat map. That's $62,000 Bitcoin, all the way down to almost $61,000 flat. 61.3 is kind of where the place to be. It looks like between for the 62.3 and 61.3, that $1,000 range is our golden pocket on Bitcoin on the monthly. Other than that, below us, you can see there's still a lot more interest now starting to garner attention. You can see here just under 61,000 starting to peak a little bit of interest there. It's a tiny little blip, but I can definitely see it there. Yeah, we do move a little bit more of this range lower over time. Again, this is on the monthly. So the last week we've seen a lot more added just below 62K for more support, and again, hopeful pushback will get a lot of people grabbing more cheaper Bitcoin again. But yeah, you can definitely see it that we're starting to build in this area all the way down to about 60K, still adding a little bit more in the last week. So possibility of us going low is higher. I'm still sitting at about 60-65% chance of storm by the end of the month, right? And of course, by the end of this week, it's possible we do actually get slapped back down from that 10-10 sell-off range and see where we land. And it could actually bounce at 62 sometime at the end of the month, or maybe into the beginning of next month. That's still the idea I have on the charts. But anyway, guys, that's what I got for the weather for this morning. We've got, again, cloudy with a chance of showers today. Possibly, of course, thunderstorms by the end of the week. All right. That's Bitcoin weather, guys. We do have the opening bell in about a minute and a half, so we got to get back over there. I do want to get into some of the other headlines. Again, news to this morning is really lackluster. It's really lackluster. Let's see what CNBC's got for us. 30-year Treasury tops 5.3%, new 19-year high on inflation. Spending concerns, of course, continue the markets and the bubble. Is it done? Is the bubble done? I think there's a headline to kind of go over that as well. Disney-owned ABC files for First Amendment lawsuit against FCC. Home Depot reaffirms guidance amid frozen housing market conditions. Again, no one's spending money right now. Only the top 10% spending money. Global bond yields soar as governments pay the price for U.S.-Iran stalemate. S&P 500 futures drop under pressure from rising yields and oil. Again, I just showed you Brent at 91, over 91 this morning. Ed Yardini on when it would be time to worry about the bond vigilantes. We got looking closely at that. We're getting close to the opening bell in about 30 seconds or so. Let's see. Contrarian, the crowd. One trader must massive bet against chip stocks. Is it Michael Burry? He's still, of course, doing that. American Airlines had to add seat back screens. Bigger first class in race to catch up to Delta and United. Crypto exchange Kraken launches cashback debit card in bid for consumer wallets. Are you surprised? I mean, we've been doing this in the crypto space forever. I'm surprised Kraken hasn't already got that out there. All right, let's get into where are the opening bells at.
As the Dow Jones holds tight, ringing the opening bell.
Get it.
Down at the New York Stock Exchange.
There it is.
The feet appears to be frozen unless they're very good at standing very still. They do not stand still, though. This is a charity, a bike race for the Autism Science Foundation. Down and decidedly not still at the NASDAQ is you have both Fox and the IndyCar ringing the opening bell because they're doing an IndyCar race in DC for like the Freedom 250 race. Look, I grew up in the area. DC literally shuts down when there's a millimeter of snow. This is not a city that can handle these kinds of things, but I guess they're going to. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. If you're in DC, I'd imagine you'd be trying to leave when that race takes place. Here, anyway, is what's happening in your equity market. Home Depot actually logging losses in today's cash trade, down 1.4%. It was higher in the pre-market. There was some optimism that, yes, people aren't spending on big ticket items, but they are spending on little ticket items. Maybe that's not enough because we're down nearly 2%. Lowe's still holding on to gains. It reports tomorrow, as does Target.
Consumer is spent.
1.3%. We are back with JP Morgan Chief Market Strategist for the Americas, Gabriela Santos. Gabby, as I mentioned, one of the things that seems to be weighing on the market this morning is multi-decade highs for bond yields, not just in the U.S., in the U.K., in Germany, in Japan.
Yes,
to what level
people
do you
expecting a recession coming soon.
That it's something to worry about?
I think it's just a reflection that we're still getting used to this higher and more volatile yield environment that we hadn't seen really for 20 years, so pre-GFC. And this is interesting. This changed over the summer where actually now higher yields and the volatility is being driven by the long end. You've had the 10-year move up 27 basis points since the end of June, whereas the 10-year or the 2-year actually.
I really don't want to hear that dribble. Okay. Yeah, we do have the SP 500 opening today about 100 points lower than its previous high. We're about ready to test the overall trend of this and see if it can hold. If not, never mind. It already broke. I didn't see the gap from the futures. Yes, it already broke. It already broke in the morning. Let's go. Send it. Send it. Now we just need crypto to dump, right?
Big massive dump.
Good morning. House Hippo Dump, guys. House Hippo Dump happening in the stock market this morning. All right, finally breaking down from those highs. Let's see. Where could we go? I guess a retest right now to possibly, oh damn, we can go all the way back to here. There's really nothing holding it up other than maybe a little bit of this back here, a little bit of this back here, a little bit of that. We're looking at retracement possibly to about 7,600 first, and then maybe possibly 7,600. Let's just start the pain there. Let's go. All right, and then of course the overall retracement back to the trend line would take it to about 75.50. 75.50. All right. Of course, he wants to do the same thing we do. We do this all the time. All right. Let's catch up back with you guys in the chat. How we doing, guys? Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, House Hippo Dump. It's not quite the crypto yet. Let's get into Kramer and Friends and see what CNBC is talking about this morning at the open. Again, if you missed it, of course, we called it again last night, like we do every single night, Pinky. Of course, too much winning, guys. Calling for baseline bear, right on top of my scribble from last night. Oh, what a thunk. All right, CNBC. CNBC.
I think that's bad for the inputs. Bad for the inputs.
Yeah, I mean, there's that chart again looking at just the degree to which the war and the fall off in traffic in blue kind of acted as an inflection point. Remember, 10-year was, what, had a 3-handle, Jim, prior to the war.
Well, and that's why I say, listen, there's going to be someone out there who says, you know what? I want these prices. And we never include, I bet I remember when interest rates were at 7. I remember when interest rates were at 14. I was selling bonds at Goldman. The smartest guy, maybe the smartest guy I ever dealt with, said, listen, I'd like $100 million in bonds. I said, well, you're going to get crushed. He goes, oh, are you 24 and you're telling me that? And I said, no, I'm actually 25. And it's very clear that there'll be real buyers. And therefore, I think you have to be a little more careful about being so negative right now.
Yeah, I mean, whenever
all right,
people
longer
say,
term paper is, of course, coming up. Still. All right, let's get back into, I guess, the overall sentiment, since news is really, really lackluster. One more. We'll give Kramer one more minute. Let's see what they move on to next, and then we'll move on. But yeah, things are kind of flat today. Newslive.com, guys. That's where I catch all the news for free.
You have treasuries that you had at 2.5, 3. So you already bought into treasuries. Then you want the same lousy treasuries at 5.
All right, he's just gonna continue. I thought he was gonna move on. All right, whatever. We're gonna get into the overall sentiment now, guys. Things might be a little short today. There's nothing really happening. All right, we already went through CNBC headlines again. Really meh. Let's take a look at Yahoo, and then we'll get into the overall sentiment. I already did the Bitcoin weather, guys. Cloudy with a chance of showers today. chance of thunderstorms by the end of the week. That's what we're looking at on Bitcoin. Anthropic could beat SpaceX for largest 2026 IPO. Klarna stock plunges on trim guidance. Home Depot gains. We're still going to need more of that buy now, pay later, because people aren't going to be able to afford anything. Speaking of not being able to afford anything, holy crap. So I was pricing in some tickets for my family for Disney World. Holy crap. Right around the Thanksgiving time frame, so like towards the end of the year, maybe Christmas time frame. The tickets to go into a single park over there is going to be about $200. It's crazy, and that's before taxes and everything else. And then particular days is actually as high as $250 for a single park. It's insane. Yeah. Ma'am Domini's going to town on the annoyance economy. The annoyance economy. Okay. Home Depot tops quarter 2 forecast as customers stick to small projects. The bond market is daring the Fed to hike. Ooh, let's go. Tease the bear. Meta to face massive social media addiction trial today. Top humanoid maker and its dancing robots waltz through record IPO. Why is Meta getting that? I don't know anyone who really uses Meta as much as they use like TikTok. I think TikTok should have that social media addiction trial. All right, anyway. Round Hill files for $1 billion copyright infringement suits against Suno, Anthropic. Stocks extend losses amid the U.S.-Iran tensions as your treasury yields creep higher. Again, guys, the same shit, different day. There's nothing new here. Give me something juicy. I'm so tired of Groundhog Day. All right. So yeah, nothing really happening on any of the news outlets. None of them. We're getting the crypto news here in about a few minutes. But yeah, guys, this is probably going to be a short live stream. Things are kind of meh today. All right, let's get into the overall crypto market sentiment. Let's see what's going on. Again, I already showed you where Bitcoin's likely going to go today. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with stock market. Fear and greed index sitting at 60.59 now. This is a new low for the week. Again, a new low in the last 2 weeks. We've been now trading around 64 in the overall fear and greed index. That's going to kind of our average last week or so. It's been the highs for so far for the month of August. We're looking at crypto sentiment as well. Fear and greed on crypto right now sitting at a 41. Still. We were looking at this last night and we're like, oh, pinch me, this is not real. We're looking at the bullish level we've ever seen so far this year. I think we might have touched neutral. We might have touched neutral back in March. I forget. But anyway, we're sitting at 41. That's pretty damn good day in crypto. Bitcoin holding on barely to 64K as we test the 1010 sell-off range. We have not gotten back above in any significant way since, of course, the 1010 date. All right. If you guys weren't here last year, that was, when we lost the all-time high. All right. Let's take a look and see where else we are in, overall news with the metrics here. Looking at 99.64 on the Dixie, climbing back up as, of course, more people are looking at the 10-year yield, digging into that. And, we're looking at bubbles. My favorite every single morning to cover, guys. Let's see where the biggest movers are today. Everything is flat. Everything is sideways. Hardly anything moving right now. Let's take a look at some of the big movers anyway. Hex is up 20%. We got VVV up another 20%. Of course, recovering slowly from that last pullback. BTW is up 11%. WorldCoin. We haven't talked about WorldCoin in a while. Down 9% this morning. Not sure why. Continuing to sell off here. 65.7% on the year. Again, everything is oversold to hell and back. Looking at the weekly. Uniswap, still the only thing oversold on the weekly, guys. Just right on the nose. 15% on, of course, my oversold number. Okay, let's look at the monthly. I'm already out of breath, guys. Injective is down 20%. XLM is down 20% on the monthly. We got Canton 27.2. It's the closest thing we have to anything oversold, in my opinion. And we got Crow down 21%. Where is the pain? Give me more pain. Sui is not even oversold. And right now, some of the prices on Sui are fantastic. We were hanging out with the Chaos crew last night on the Patreon, buying some Sui at some of these lows. 64 we hit last night. 64, guys. And again, if you want to join the Patreon, it's only $15 a month. Of course, join me and my Chaos crew. Having a good time every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Of course, we live it over there. And we had a really long conversation last night about market cap and why it matters on a lot of these coins and realistic price targets. Set realistic price targets. Make sure you have a good, of course, way to get out of these coins. Don't hold them forever. And if you want to learn more, of course, join us over there. All right, less than a bottle of Tito's, less than a date with your mom. Yeah, $15 a month. Okay, let's see. Anything else going on here in the monthly? Not really. Let's get in the top 200. And see what else is happening over here on a single day. Let's see. Pulse Chain's up 14%, almost 15. GPS is up 15.8. Velvet down 12%. Pulse Chain up 13.3. All right, that's pretty much the biggest movers we have here. Humanity Coins, only Humanity down 8.5%. All right, looking at the weekly. Cash Cat, biggest mover to the downside, 33%. Tag down 26%. Kaya down 16. We're starting to see a little more pain here, which I'm glad to see because there's hardly anything, if not anything, here at the beginning of the week and the end of last week. We got Data down 16%, and yeah, so you got 4 assets that are oversold right now on the top 200 on the weekly. That's it. Luna Classic's getting close. I'm not sure why anyone's still buying that. I don't know. Maybe they didn't get the memo that this thing died like 6 years ago.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Anyway, looking at the 1 month. Looking for absolute carnage, and we're just not seeing it. Looks like Midnight is the only thing oversold with Data and Kaya. We got 3 assets oversold on the monthly. I want to see more pain. We are building up still here, though. This is still my Goldilocks scenario area to look. There's more pain here, but nothing quite as oversold as I really want to see it. Some big ones in here, like XCN down 20% on the month. Jasmy's down 25 now. And continuing the pain. We had a long talk about Jasmine last night as well. What else? That's close, getting close to 30% off. We haven't seen Jasmine in the overall sold territory in a while. Zbeck down 20%, solid 20% on the month. Again, I want to see more pain. It's not there yet, guys. I want to see more pain. Still DCing right now. I can tell everyone every single day what I'm doing. I'm still DCing, but I'm not backing up the truck just yet. So my 2 sats, guys. Not financial advice.
I'd buy that for $1.
We're going back to TradFi. Looks like they're still on break. They're coming back here soon. CNBC.
FT yesterday ranked trading
About
losses,
Seagate,
one-time
more
trading
memory
losses
stocks.
of all time, and it's a multiple of Archegos or any other member over the years.
I remember back in the day,
News
Seagate
was
used to
that
have
they're
like
saying he
pretty
only
crappy
borrowed
hard
3-1,
drives.
not 4-1. So maybe he was a little more
I think
conservative than he thought.
solid state days
I mean,
were better.
like at another time, we would have just called him a clown. But we're so deferential to people who got AI right that we say he wasn't a clown until he was made into a clown by a small shortfall. No, he was borrowing a huge amount of money. Everybody knew. No, the smartest money didn't know what was happening. I claim that.
All right. The circle jerk of AI, and of course, the investments made in AI are still happening. All right. What else we got? Bloomberg. Are we back yet?
I'm watching this morning for you, Danny. First up, D.A. Davidson upgrading Duolingo to buy, saying investors may be underestimating the progress
I like
happening
that app.
behind
It's a
the
really good
scenes. User growth is picking up, and the firm says retention is getting better too.
Gamify
We're seeing
your,
shares of Duolingo to the upside by about 5%. Now over to retail. Citi upgrading Bath and Body Works to buy just ahead of next week's results. The firm likes to set up both
Bath and Body Works upgraded
over
at
the next
Citi.
year. New
I
products are
wonder
looking
why.
promising.
I wonder why. Bath and Body Works. That's not the one. Oh, is it Bath and Body Works? No, I'm thinking of Bed Bath & Beyond. I think that was Bed Bath & Beyond. One of these damn companies is buying, bought tokens.com. Bed Bath Beyond tokens.com. And they want to tokenize everything. If you guys didn't hear that story, it came out last year. I'm still talking about it. Yeah, that's okay. That's Bed Bath & Beyond. I always get those 2 damn companies confused. Damn it.
What are you, stupid?
One of them's just soaps and stuff, and the other one's, of course, everything in your I don't know, your house. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm kind of tired of the news, guys. I'm tired of the news. Let's get into some crypto news. We're really early. Today's 15 minutes early into crypto news, guys. Things are moving slow today. All right. We're gonna jump into my favorite first. All right, XRP slips below $1 as the Korean regional bank adopts Ripple payments. Yeah, we're still sitting around 99 on XRP. Let's take a look. Oh, I do love seeing me some doom on XRP in the morning. Let's go. All right, we do have an ongoing betting, of course, happening with the Chaos crew in the chat, of course, to where the possibility of XRP to fall to. Robbie, of course, coming in with 93 cents now, revising it a little bit recently, but still roughly been around that 90-cent range. He's been, of course, calling that for months. 4, 5, 6 months. Crazy. Robbie. Wiztron, 87 cents. Myself, 82. I realistically think 83, but I gotta go. Price is Right, the rules. Which, Robbie, you should have kept 90, man. You're gonna screw yourself with that. All right. Fat Sonic looking at 80 cents, Dylan 80 cents, and of course the list continues with a lot of course, the Chaos crew and XRP predictions. Yeah, I can't wait to see where we land, guys. But if what we read last night is true, XRP Ripple is buying this coin as it's sitting around $1 flat. They are continuing to buy this coin. They're buying their own, of course, coin, and yeah, they are popping up this market. This is a pretty extreme sell-off range, and retail is selling, and they're buying their coins back. All right, where are we at, guys? Let me catch up with you guys in the chat. The TradFi guys seem to be dumping on Bitcoin and crypto this morning more than usual. Something is up. Is it this? Is this IT? Pavoom, how you doing, Pavoom? How you doing, mate? Yeah, we're seeing it, but we're not. I mean, Bitcoin's still holding steadily at 64K. There's really hardly anything to take away from the market cap. I keep talking about that market cap sitting at about $2 trillion. We're still sitting right around that 2.19, 2.2 if I were to guess this morning. Yep, 2.19. Nothing has changed. All right. What else do we have in the headlines? Cash App crypto support expands beyond Bitcoin and USDC via MoonPay. So Cash App is grabbing MoonPay. Okay, I don't know. More support, I guess, more coins, and they're going to be using MoonPay as a settlement. Crypto's easy money era is ending in a wave of failures. We had that talk last night too, guys. There's going to be fewer coins, of course, popping off. It's not going to be the cycles like we see in the past, and we definitely saw that last cycle as well. They're going to be choosing the winners soon, so make sure you have some winners in your portfolio and not a whole bunch of cat, dog, and frog coins. Ethereum, Glamsterdam, hard fork fixed 21,000 gas rule for Ethereum transfers to end. Bhutan government moves 300 Bitcoin to new wallet on Shade Data shows. Ethereum price tapped below 1,920 bucks. Is $2,000 next? No, not yet. But we did just break 1,900 yesterday. It's not there now. Today it's sitting at 1,890. We're still roughly around that 1,900 area. Bitcoin still chopping right around that $64,180 Bitcoin. Again, the bears right now are setting up shop to defend 65 in a really strong way, and of course 66K is where the sell wall is. Ethereum price prediction for August: Ethereum builds bullish setup as approaches the key resistance, and of course everything else is also approaching the same resistance, the 10-10 sell-off range. Bitcoin is facing selling pressure. Can Bitcoin price hold? I just mentioned everything is facing the same sell-off pressure. Bitcoin funding rates, a lot of FUD happening, of course, in these today. XRP logs 24% surge in active addresses. Bullish reversal soon. There's a little bit of hopium there. Uniswap expands liquidity to Circle's ARC1 blockchain. Uniswap's continuing to build out. $2 million now. Ripple CTO Emeritus reveals where his XRP holdings stand. He's not holding any. It's just stupid. Okay, all of course the big wigs over at Ripple have said that they're not holding any of the coins. Are you stupid? Yeah. That's because they don't want to be part of the dumping on their own coins. The Clarity Act won't move markets; it will move people. It's an opinion piece there coming out from cryptosnews.com. There's just nothing, guys. There's hardly anything to cover. Hopefully there's something breaking in Twitter because meh lately. Bitcoin price reclaimed 64K, but leverage raises pullback risk. Obviously, I showed you guys the order books. Polygon price prediction poll surges. Yeah, that just happened yesterday. Hit old news. Cypherpunk Technologies launches Zcash mining fleet with 33 million Winklevoss deal. Of course, the Winklevoss twins are at it again. They're working on something else in the background. Binance doubles leverage for XRP. Ripple USD. How to pivot your strategy before August 21st. All right. A little bit more hopium there. 25-year-old man arrested by Garajot CID crypto crime cases. You know what I saw on X? I wanted to share that. Someone got their seed phrase exposed, and it's not sharing any of my. I hate having to dig for everything every time now. It's not letting me share anything on over here. All right, so let's take a look. I wanted to share with you guys seed phrase. Let's see, seed phrase. Cops, police. Yeah, here's this one here. I don't know if you guys seen this one yet. It's trending right now on Twitter. I'm going to share this and see if it actually shares it, because it's not sharing my stuff. So, crazy. A cop accidentally leaked a crypto wallet seed phrase on a body cam during a traffic stop. Officers found handwritten papers in suspect's car, unfolded them on camera. Once the video went public, the wallet was exposed to anyone who watched it. This is the conversation nobody wants to have about self-custody. And he had it on paper. He had it on paper.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, shit. Well, his money's gone. And, yeah. That's like, this is like literally a nightmare. It's a nightmare scenario. Holy hell. It's stuff you dream about and just wish never happened. That's crazy. Oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, so that wall is for sure drained. Where do you store yours? Where do you guys store your seed phrase? Let me know in the chat. Where do you store yours? You know what? I'm going to ask you guys in a poll. All right. Where do you store your coins, your assets, right? Where do you store your coins? Cold storage. Seed phrase. On paper. Let's do cold storage. Seed phrase on metal. Let's do cold storage. Seed phrase in head, which is gonna be a rare one. In head, right? And then we'll do nothing. Sitting on exchanges. How about that? How about that? And there's going to be some other options too, but I can only do, of course, ask for. Where do you guys store your coins? Do you store it on paper? I cannot believe some people store it on paper. All right, let's get back in here. We're probably going to do some doom scrolling soon, but I got to get back to traffic, make sure nothing's breaking. If you guys like what you're seeing here today, we cover this every single day. Of course, every single morning, and as the, of course, market opens. We come out here at 9:20, 10 minutes before the open. We, of course, give you a breakdown what's going to happen before we get into the day, the open bell, and of course you get this rolling into about 10:30, usually every single day. And then, of course, at night we cover the morning open for the foreign market, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys like to see, just don't forget to hit the buttons down below, like, subscribe, do all the things. All right, let's see. Anything else from Doomberg? Is still waiting for them to come back. CNBC on break as well. Yep. Time to get into some more crypto news. All right, let's see what else we got. Florida's Mount Sinai Medical Center to pay $220. This is all nonsense. Altcoins. We got some altcoins here, though. U.S. Treasury Department seeks public comment on implementation of the Genius Act, stablecoin legislation. Yeah, we do have that meeting coming up on Thursday, guys. Thursday. Crypto is dead. Chatter surging across social platforms. I mean, we checked on this. This was on the 16th. So yeah, we checked on that. I think over the weekend. On Friday, I remember doing a normie search on it, and we're near all-time, but we're not. Well, I think June was the all-time high so far this year, if I remember correctly. All right, anything else happening with Cointelegraph this morning in the headlines? Toyota Finance opens tokenized bonds to retail investors via mobile app. I don't know, my mobile payment app. Yep. Retail investors applied to buy the 1 billion yen bond without a securities account and receive perks through Toyota's payment app. Toyota is already on the blockchain, guys. MoonPay adds Cash App. We already talked about that. China adds 8 banks to digital yuan network as operator count hits 30. Ethereum Foundation warns some tools may break with the Glamsterdam update. So some of their side chains may not function as properly. Fabricated rumors about the Bitmart founder. Binance B stocks dominate Asia. All right, some other things happening right now over there. Let's take a look. Update off Asia. Bitmarket account demands founder explains fund status. Shao, I don't know how to pronounce it. Zai calls claims fabricated. Bitmarket's official Chinese language X account has publicly demanded the founder Sheldon Zhai explained the whereabouts of the users' funds and to produce a repayment plan. All right, so that's going on with Bitmart. Binance stocks past X stocks, our second largest tokenized stock issuer. If you guys didn't see earlier, the Kospi, of course, had its first red day in about 7-8 day trading sessions. Inside the fake crypto startup, the full North Korean IT workers. And speaking of North Korea, we do have Trump getting buddy-duddy do it with him on social media again as of yesterday. Okay, there's just a lot of stuff going on, but it's kind of slow. It is really kind of slow. If you haven't caught up with the news in a few days, maybe there might be some more things for you to catch up on, but today it's meh. Morgan Stanley's BlackRock Bitcoin ETF holdings, we covered that a couple days ago, last week. All right, nothing else happening on Cointelegraph in the news. Really stagnant this morning. All right, we're going to get back to TradFi one more time, catch up with you guys in the chat. They're talking about Goldman Sachs right near on Bloomberg. We're going to go back, of course, back to you guys and see what's going on with you. Bitcoin's trading at 64,100, and still holding. We've been doing the opposite here as of a few days ago in terms of where Bitcoin's been breaking out at the open since Monday and not dumping at about 10 a.m. Right now, we are 4 minutes away from that 10 a.m. And we are grinding the 10-10 sell-off range. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Fake news. The title, Bitcoin is 64K. Yes, sir. Pavoom, the TradFi guys. I guess where we're at. Shilly Redman. Yes, Jake the Snake. Of course, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe down below. Thank you so much for reminding me, Jake. As I do tend to forget. I'm doing okay today, though. We are bouncing on the 200-week simple moving average higher. Jake says I store my seed phrase in my Ohio Castle vault. Duh. All hail the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake, out this morning.
All hail
high
the
class
King of
as
Ohio,
always.
Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches.
How you doing, Jake? How you doing? Seed phrase in his ass. All right, so far you guys saying that you store it on paper. 75% of you guys, only 4 votes. Come on, get those votes in, guys. You better not be storing it on paper. Come on. Take the time, inscribe it into some metal. Make sure you have, of course, your seed phrase on lockdown. Nothing. It's all sitting on exchanges, guys. No one's choosing anything that really matters. But again, I guess it really didn't matter for the cold card, right? Yeah. All right, guys. All right. Where are we going? We're winding down. I want to get back over here to doom scroll at this point. We're just going to doom scroll. Let me go check out Kramer and Friends one more time. Everything's
270 patents issued and pending, leveraging a diverse library of commercial use.
And they're on break. We're going to doom scroll. Doom scrolling it is. And yeah, I just showed you earlier. I cannot share anything on X anymore. It won't let me share nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on my account or something. I don't know. All right, what else we got? Play the world's worst lottery for 6 Bitcoin. Simon Males has launched a Crackpot, a browser-based game that lets anyone use their GPU to try to crack the private key to Bitcoin puzzle number 71. The prize is 6 Bitcoin, but the odds are brutal. One gaming GPU, 830,000 years. 1 million GPUs equals 1 year. Every Steam gamer at once is about a week to break this. Everything runs locally in the browser using web GPU. If the user finds the key, 6 Bitcoin sent to their specified Bitcoin address, with the remainder going to the developer. Terrible odds. Real Bitcoin. Someone still has to win. Wow. Interesting. The physics of money, Michael Saylor coming out as of 4 hours ago. Every monetary instrument has a natural frequency, the time you need to hold it and to use it as money. Michael Saylor, of course, spreading his autism with the world.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. Digital capital 4 years, digital credit 4 months, digital money 4 days, digital currency 4 hours. There you go. Okay. All right. Saylor, come on. An AI video just went viral by turning 1.4 billion people into a joke. A fake game trailer called Grand Theft Auto India just crossed 2.5 million views. Every frame is AI generated, built for one reason: to make an entire country look like a punchline. Jesus. Watch what's actually in it. Oh my god. Someone drops their phone and someone steals it. My god. Oh jeez. The funny thing is, we're making these videos now, but in like a very, very near future, we're gonna be just making games. Everyone's just gonna be playing, user created content all the time. All right, whatever you want to play, it's gonna exist. All right, Simply Bitcoin. This is wild. Back in December 2022, an NVIDIA state trooper body cam captured a suspect's handwritten seed phrase in plain view. We already covered that this morning. Again, I showed you guys that earlier. To confirm, I couldn't share anything because I shared this twice now, and it's not, of course, on my account. Is trading gambling? Yeah. Yeah. A huge Bitcoin miner Riot now earns more than Megabyte hosting AI than Bitcoin mining Bitcoin. Damn. So again, a lot of them are still converting their Bitcoin rigs to AI data centers. The greatest of all time parody account for Trump, El Trumpo. Still praising Kim Jong-un on the internet. All right. New U.S. territories. I showed you guys this morning as well. We are doing really good on the homework. Check. Of course, I showed you guys this morning as well the U.S. territory on Donald Trump's account on True Social. He's teasing that that's now a U.S. territory. Just in, $2.8 trillion city to launch Bitcoin custody for institutional clients as of 10 minutes ago from Watcher Guru. Looks like City's making some moves. All right, and that's just about it, guys. It's the same stuff on blast. Oh, now Trump is going to be narrating your entire journey through. Wait, that's not the Peach's Castle.
What are you doing?
Oh, jeez. All right, I'm not gonna play another one of those videos. We did the entire Zelda 64 games, of course, last week. Is Japan panicking? I would say yes. I would say yes. Japan is reportedly preparing to sell more of its American treasuries. Zbeck Network, 2 months in Zbeck Enterprise on the Stellar, is moving to launch into adoption. 9 enterprise accounts are now running USDC payroll on Stellar, reaching an annualized payroll of one run rate of 4 million. And the infrastructure around the payroll continues to expand. That's a partnership between, of course, Stellar and Zbeck, continuing to announce further developments. Not really helping price action at all. Not at all. Continue to sell off on Zbeck. We did get a nice wick at 1.5, almost flat, 153. 20153. All right. When you realize the market only sells when you buy, it only buys when you sell.
All of this. It's all about me.
It's been all about me. The simulation's real. Yeah, look at this. I mean, people keep reposting the U.S. territory as the hormone straight. Blowing my entire buying power to a 2% dip. Crash in Japan. Oh, I didn't see this one as of 10 hours ago at the morning open. For Japan, 18.8 trillion yen, $120 billion. White from the Japanese stocks today. It's happening. As I showed you guys also, the yen is still climbing against the dollar. GTA 6 Paris looks insane. They're doing more of these GTA videos. All right. I think we're over it, guys. I think we're over it. There's nothing happening. All right. We talked about this one on last Friday. Israel's largest Bitcoin and crypto exchange, Bits of Gold, has been breached. 200,000 customers' personal data was reportedly exposed, including names, phone numbers, email address, IDs, and of course, etc., etc., etc. Bits of gold. Maybe that was Monday. I don't know. Everything's a blur now. All right, guys. We're running out of steam. I'm going to do one more sweep through TradFi, and then we're going to head out for the day, I guess. This is one of the shortest live streams I've done in a few months. There's just nothing happening in terms of the news. We're digging, but we're just not finding anything. All right, 20 seconds to come back from Doomberg. We're going to get one more run through TradFi, make sure we're not missing anything breaking. We're looking right now, Bitcoin at 64,300, still hanging out this range. It's got to get back above 65. I think 65.6 to do anything really meaningful. 65.3, 65.3 on Bitcoin to really show us any sort of legs for a further move upward. All right. Let me get back in the chat. How we doing today, guys? AI is killing crypto for now. Yes, Dylan Crumb. We have we have not seen any of that capital rotate back to crypto in many moons. Wiztron says, my hot wallets are on paper. Holy crap, guys! Holy crap! Only 11% of you guys in the chat. Only 11% of you guys are storing your seed phrase on metal. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Holy crap. What if your house gets caught in a fire? What if, you travel and you take it with you and you get detained by police and they search your bag? And you got a body cam. Oh my god, that's crazy. All right. Hold your seed phrase in your hot pockets and never, ever store your seed phrase digitally. Guys, we have malware that specifically scans for seed phrases. Don't do that. It's 2026. For the love of God, don't do that. Never have, of course, stored that any digital file. It needs to be tangible. It needs to be on paper, or not on paper, but it needs to be on metal. It's got to be on metal, guys. This is ridiculous. So paper, really? All right. Basically, a recreation of all the viral Indian videos right now, says Dylan. Jacob Snake says, hold your seed phrase in your hot pockets. There you go. Put it on metal and then stick it in your ass. Oh. At least do that. It'll still survive. AI is killing crypto for now. Easy says, I bought a bookmark. Use your seed phrase last night in the live. I saw you bookmark your seed phrase. I bookmarked my seed phrase. Yeah, Easy said. I did bookmark a link that you guys shared with me. Where was that? It was my seed phrase. Yeah, right here it is. This is gonna be our
if you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. We got the video now. We know where it is. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Now, every time I'm getting to Rickroll you guys, I'm just gonna pull out that video. Someone's gonna make a new video and literally just put the Rickroll music on top of it. Rick Astley, never gonna give you up. All right. He Rickrolled your portfolio in 2025. Too much fun with that. Okay. First word, you. Second word, ain't. Third word, bullish. Enough. Yes, Easy. Yes. All right. I was hoping we'd see a dump by now. 10 o'clock. We had rolled into 10 o'clock, guys. We got about 20 minutes until 10:30. Okay, let's see. Trump had held Trump handhold simulator. That's where we're at right now. It's Jake. Let's see. Jake and Snake also saying you got to pump it up. Yes. Holy bloodbath, Batman. With the stocks, traditional stocks. 7,700. We're not there yet. We could. We're getting close. Oh no. Oh, we did. Oh, a little bit lower. Not quite there yet. All right. Crypto Fauci just bought Japanese stonks yesterday. Says Jake the Snake. Ooh. You stop it. You know he didn't. He likely bought the wrong stonk too. Holy crap! You guys are just. It's ripping. Okay. Cliff says hot wallets with post-it notes. That does not. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. Jake and Snakes and hot wallets too, of course, guys. Hot wallets are a lot more prone to malicious attacks, especially on your computer, browser-based, of course, wallets. Metal detectors would let them know you have your seed phrase in your bag. I guess it's on metal. Come on. Put it in a safe, put it on metal. Get some real protection, of course, for your portfolio, guys. Wrong stock says Braveheart McFreedom. Robbie Scott says, I have my ledger and my seed phrase in 2 different locations. Seed phrases are encrypted on top of a couple of old electronic devices and are also stored in the cloud. Robbie Scott, I have a similar setup. 2 different locations, and I also have split my entire seed phrase into multiple locations as well. And a few of the words I only have in my head. So no one's gonna ever find my entire seed phrase. Dylan Crumb says X. What is that? I don't even know. I don't know what. You're more bullish than I am, Dylan Crumb. I don't know where you're going with that. Bookmark. Yes, we have a bookmark now for, of course, the super bullish video. Yeah. Not bullish enough, guys. All right, Bitcoin still teasing this range. All right, let's get back to it. I asked you guys earlier in a poll, where do you store your coins? Survey says seed phrase on paper. 55% of you guys, seed phrase on paper. Incorrect. 58% of you guys, seed phrase on paper. Oh my god, it just continues to grow. Only 33% of you guys say that you're sitting on exchanges. Most of your coins, all of your coins are just sitting on exchanges. Nothing. You don't have any of yours in self-custody. And 30% are saying you have it in your head. No. Zero in your head. 8% on metal. That's where we're at. 8% on metal, which is where realistically out of the 4 would be the safest, of course, option. Or maybe a larger exchange. Maybe we're at that point, depending on what storage device you're using. If you're using a smaller, backed, like Cold Card, maybe it's better to have it sitting on exchanges or in an ETF instead. Yeah. All right. Dylan Crumb says it was a video you played where he said times 1 billion, and you're still not bullish enough. Yes, that is times 1 billion. Okay. That's a lot of zeros, mate. I don't know. It might be times a trillion. All right, guys. That's about all we got today. I'm hoping for a pullback, but we just haven't seen it yet. Let's double check the weather one last time. I am really trying to stretch the news today, guys. There's nothing really happening. I'll double check over here. 30-year Treasury also climbing a little bit as well. It looks like it's coming down a tiny fraction of a percent today. Dixie's still hanging out around 99.6. Probably. We're looking at the Dixie right now. 99.6. Yeah, same shit, different day. All right, let's get into Bitcoin one last time before we go. And I showed you guys earlier. It looked like we were having, of course, cloudy with a chance of showers by the end of today. Cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms by the end of the week on Bitcoin, as we still tease some of these higher ranges, and the bears, of course, are setting up shop to defend this stronger. Let's see what's built up any further this morning. Anything? Nothing really new. A continuation of what we saw here, now getting lower. So now we're starting to see this peak in a little lower now on all levels. So possibility of it actually coming down now is a little bit more significant than we saw this morning. It was a little bit higher overall in the pretty much every level. We're seeing a little bit of rollover and a retest of the bottom of this channel, which is about 63,600, right? So nothing's really changed there. And then, we're looking at Bitcoin still testing this higher range with 65K. Bears defending that with a lot of resistance. And again, the strongest thing we have on the 1 month is still our golden pocket, 62,000. A lot of people, of course, looking down here. We're adding more and more to this area in the last week, all the way down to about 60K. Not as strong as our golden pocket, but of course, if we do see a bounce somewhere in between here, we could come back up and then maybe break through that 66K that the bears have set in store for us higher. Again, right now, every bear is just defending that 10-10 sell-off range, right? 10-10 sell-off range. Nothing new is here. We really got to get some momentum to really smash through this. So yeah, that's where we're sitting at on Bitcoin. More than likely going to see a pushback a little lower, maybe a bounce at 62K, maybe a little higher, maybe even a little lower. Maybe we break through all of it and we drain it. We drain it like we did last time. That could happen at the end of the month, though. We have a little bit of time. We have you know, the SEC meeting of digital assets. It could be a little bit more of that headwind. Buy the rumor, sell the news coming into that day. Again, holding on to your butts until about Thursday. That's what we're doing, guys. Towards the end of the week, possible thunderstorms coming on Bitcoin. Again, if we do actually drain, go through some of the golden pocket here, we could get a bounce, right? We could then get a bounce and then get back to that 66K and then test that by the end of the month. Then maybe we'll actually have a significant leg higher to get us back above that 1010. That's kind of the idea I have here on Bitcoin. It's been here for a long time coming. On that retest, possibly building inverted head and shoulder over the course of the last 3 months, right? That's been our idea. I forget which chart I've had this damn thing on forever. I think is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, we're a little lower right now. Yeah, we're still pretty much on top of that idea. We've been talking about this now forever. We had this idea back in I don't know, April, May, June. All right. So anyway, guys, this is kind of where we're at. Again, we've never lost this key area on Bitcoin. This is the lifeblood of Bitcoin. This little, of course, yellow line here going all the way back to 2022 bear market, right? We have not lost it. All right. That's all I got for you guys. I wish there was more, but the news is really lackluster. Hopefully we come back tonight and there's a little bit more breaking news. Still looking at Bitcoin holding this area right around 64,000, maybe into the intraday, maybe giving us another day or two around 64K, trading sideways until maybe a sell-off in, buy the rumor, sell the news. We even see the opposite. We even see a breakout. We are getting very, 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 very close to the low, guys. The absolute bottom is here. It's here soon. That's how it feels. That's how it feels for me anyway. Just my 2 cents, guys. Not financial advice. I'll see you all tonight. I'll see you all soon. Later, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
When will then be now? Soon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. In other words, let's make history. Oh, do my world with more wrong and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. Hollywood shop in the door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Oh, Jake, some doom on the outro. Let's look at this. Oracle, JP Morgan, Nvidia, SpaceX, Microsoft, Jenga. All being held up by OpenAI and Anthropic. There you go. It's a little bit of impending doom here to come as the bubble continues, guys. The bubble continues. I'll see you all tonight, of course, 8 p.m. Eastern. Stay safe, guys. Don't, of course, sit on nothing but cat coins and dog coins and frog coins. Make sure you have a diversified portfolio with realistic expectations in this next run. Any, of course, coins you buy now with conviction are going to make you big, big bucks going into the following bull run. I'll see you all tonight. Stay safe, and I'll catch you later. Later, guys.